Hi, YouTube. This is Melanie. Um, I just have a comment about the Young Turks' response to the man who won $100 million for the racism lawsuit that he filed in Texas. Okay, first of all, my comment is that I think that the news journalist, the female, was jealous of him because most people who are not of color, and when I mean color, I mean like real color, like me, do not want to see a black person get ahead in life, period. And it's like for him to have reparations for slavery that he endured and the mental anguish that he endured, is for him to be like saying that he's a free upstanding citizen, and that one person argued and said, well, that's because he just got sold for $100 million. Well, the issue is he was a victim of racism, and for you to even air him having been being a victim of hate speech is unethical and it's unwarranted, and I think that he should have been paid at least $500 million, because it's unethical in the sense that an ethical dilemma is when a group or society have an individual, group, or society that is not in the majority, okay? And when that dilemma has persistent consequences, whether it's usually negative, and if society cannot decide whether the outcome should be a positive, neutral, or a democratic situation, and they don't decide, that is unethical. And what was unethical was for YouTube to air those, or to give that type of energy or airtime to somebody who is promoting hate speech, okay? For the newscaster and YouTube and all of the media in this country, they really need to get a clue and really need to start to understand the plight of black American people, okay? I'm not talking black as in brown skin, because brown comes in many shades, okay? Tan is a variation of brown and yellow. So, my point is that for her to look him in the eye and squinch, and when she mentioned the word $100 million to her newscaster buddy, first of all, she's sitting on the left. If she was sitting on the right, she would have more of a voice and to be more straightforward and say, yes, I'm a woman. I think that, you know, women are just as disadvantaged as black men, or gay people are just as disadvantaged as minority people or people of color. But the point is that I think that if it was a woman, she wouldn't have not been awarded anything. I think it's because he's a big black gay man that the gay trying to use the black face as like a I don't know, a model or something, to say, well, look at what we're doing for the poor black people, when really racism is racism and it's wrong. This country was built on capitalism and racism, and that does not make it ethical or moral, you know. So that's my opinion. And I think if it was a woman, I have been abused, I have been molested, I have been hit on by bosses, male and female white people, and I have been told that I owe debts, and which was not true, legally and morally and spiritually in any kind of way. And when I confronted these people, that's what they wanted me to do, was call them so that they could tell me they're going to persecute me unless I let them have oral sex with me. This happened to me. I'm a female in America, not a whore or prostitute, and I don't appreciate being sexually harassed or used racism or persecuted against because I'm a black person. I think it's wrong, and I think I deserve reparations.